This window could take 30 minutes. You can see how dirty it is. And then when I'm talking about cleaning the troughs, I'm not talking about just cleaning the windows. That's another 15 minutes. Now another thing is I want you to notice, if you can look, you see these screens on these windows. They've been there since 2004. They're not bent. They don't have holes in them, very minor ones. And so these people have been careful with their screens. Screens are about $30 each.
And the blinds.
And the blinds, they're there too. They're working. This is acceptable here, except in the window, except right maybe there in the corner. The seals would have need to be wiped down, but again, they've been here since 2004. This needs to be cleaned out, finished up. Walls looking like this after 1 year are not acceptable. After 4 to 5 years, it's probably acceptable, but we're going to have to paint this room, and painting this room is going to take us at least 5 hours, which is any small room is going to take you 4 to 5 hours. So when you patch the holes, this is what it often looks like, and sometimes it's hard to paint over. It's a good idea to patch and then wipe with a wet rag over the top. We've painted the kitchen, cleaning all the floors. I'll have pictures of that underneath both of the stove and the refrigerator, and also the gunk on the sides of the stove and the walls. And then, so the cleaning took about an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yeah.
The floors are going to have to be mopped, but a lot of people think they mop the floors, but they're still dirty.
Somebody outside.
And then,
Hold on.
and then of course painting. And when you patch your holes in the walls, a lot of times that can make it more difficult.
You use
You want to move into the house with your filter looking like this? I don't think so. That's probably going to take 30 minutes. Of course, wiping down the fans is important, the tops. All of the dirt on the edges of the glass. That will take at least 15 to 20 minutes. If the glass is dirty, it's going to take longer. That is all dirt on the outside of the window. That should look like white metal. And that will probably take longer than 20 minutes. And here's another one. It's not very dirty, but it's got stuff in it. Take a look. How long is cleaning the refrigerator taking you? Probably an hour. So cleaning a refrigerator, people think they've cleaned it, but then we find leftover baking soda in the bottoms, and
all parts.
turn the trays over, and there's gunk on the bottoms and mold, and that causes us to have to clean, and it'll take at least an hour to clean it. So that's something that you need to be responsible for.